Hey you chickadees, how you doing? Welcome out on the YouTube for the dual stream here on Twitch and YouTube live. So just checking out the sound. Good to be back, and good to be back on the YouTube. That has been on the Twitch plenty, but just getting there. And see here, enjoying that. Let me just get there. Okay, I've got my sound checks going. Sounds like we're going to be doing Star Trek on here like usual, and also doing some of this great new King Arthur Hero Collector game. So we'll like jump into that a little bit, mainly Star Trek at least for the beginning, and then we'll kind of transition, see what we feel like doing. But welcome in everybody, whether you be on Twitch or on YouTube. So bring your friends, bring your alliance mates in, and appreciate you being here with me this Sunday. Soon I'll get some coffee, but I've had a few myself already, so we'll go from there. So let's get in here with some Star Trek to start. We also will do our Stream Raiders battles that we do on Twitch primarily, but we can kind of do a little bit of everything. We've got our claim token for our free officer. Saw Rev talking about that in his, and just letting people know. Alright, so let's get our mining started for the day and kind of see what we're going to end up doing. Good to be back with everyone. I'm happy about that, honestly. YouTube was reminding me that I hadn't been on the YouTube lately. Some of that, I mean, the game has been a little not as rewarding. And you understand that. And you know, so I'm trying to make the best of it. I do like Q. I feel like they brought in Q kind of from a nostalgia point, and I do like him. Being a TNG person primarily, or that's most of my childhood Trek. Catching the original series on reruns and syndication, like many of us did back in those days. Let's see if we can get some crystal. Well, if we can get it easily, or if we have to go hunting for it later. Let's see. Jump bay. Back here. Unfortunately, I can't get any further in there with my regular crystal miner or my disco. And stuff. Yesterday we bought the battle pass. I know there's a bonus double battle pass. That was the first time I'd spent in this game in, I think 3 months or more, actually. They're not there for the moment, but we'll get going. Let's start collecting some of the stuff. Things going on. We'll be looking all over the place with multiple streams. You kind of end up having to look a lot of different places. Let's see. And let's look at what our events are today. And so some threat reduction. Let's see what we can do. I'm not really intrigued. Iron Chef is cheering biddies. Thank you, thank you. Dollar. Thank you, Dr. Iron Chef, for those 100 biddies on Twitch. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. All right. First time chat from Wonder Yams. I am on server 34. What about yourself, Wonder Yams? And welcome in. Thanks for the first time chat. Well, let's look here. Like I said, I'm not really interested in this epic recruit XLB. You're on 44. Cool. Almost a Jinxie, so 10 more. How you liking it? How's that server running for you? The threat of merge, or is it doing well? I don't think we've run up across them much of any. Got a battleship hunter. I just have to check. This is kill things with a battleship, opposed to hunt battleships, which sometimes I'm not careful, I'll get confused about. Mission key, ticketed events. Right now I'm holding on to my ticketed events. And we're probably less active than you, but not getting merged. Okay, cool. Yeah, it is 34 is an active server. I don't think there's any chance of it being merged anytime soon. It's been extremely active. I mean, that's compared. I have an account on 32, and that it doesn't feel nearly as active. But hunting, little anomalous phenomenon, Far from Beyond. Let's get in here. Wonderful to have you in. Thank you. So we're live streaming, dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch, which I hadn't been doing a ton of. We've been playing some other games in addition to Star Trek Fleet Command, particularly this other game that I'll be showing a little bit here and there as the stream goes on, the King Arthur Legends Rise, full new early access hero collector. It's a lot of fun right now. So building a community over there. And Kareendar's in the house on the YouTube side, so welcome in and thank you. Hello, hello. Hope you are doing well. Happy in. Or then I'll go up eventually on one of these other chats, but I got them kind of watching from everywhere right now, so appreciate people tuning in. Our activity has definitely waned in the last 1 to 2 years. Gotcha. Sure. We also got to look at what we're going to do. There's the anniversary officers. I've got my choice rewards. That's right. I was sitting on another full pull from Cosmic Cleanup. Kind of got behind on hashing in some of those. So anyway, bring your friends, bring your alliance mates in. Appreciate everybody being here. Let's take a gander at what. So you get a free officer pull. 120 shards. Queen, Odo, Cisco, Bar. Or who we got in here? This is good. Remember they did this a few years ago with the free one. The G6 players, the choice rewards have made it easier to do the 10K task. That's a good point. That is good. Yeah, I need to cash some of that stuff in. I don't think I don't even have blocks unlocked. So, that's tempting just because I don't even have him. I've got everybody else, at least unlocked. Some more. So we got threat reduction. Okay. Juggernaut's in the house. Hey! You have channel points turned off, I think, in case you weren't aware. Thank you. I did turn them off. I have to turn them off while we're doing the dual stream because there's too much copyright stuff that comes to play while we're on YouTube. I will turn them back on when we turn off the YouTube part of the live stream, whenever that is. It's kind of a preparation piece so that we can... there's a lot of issues when you're dual streaming, so I have to be very careful about the music we play and what alerts and things can fire off. So, but thank you for the announcement. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I don't always dual stream is because there's so much restrictions that we have to put in, honestly, in order to do it safely. The blessings of the YouTube gods and all that stuff, so that we don't have problems. Let's try to find some moving around, looking for some 4-star gas for those dailies. We'll go ahead and we'll just make sure our ship is fully, just like that. Make sure there's not people missing from below deck. So I'm going to move them around. Give me the dot. Extra whatever drop. Yes, and then we'll get that stuff turned on after a bit. But want to do the YouTube as well. YouTube reminded me, they're like, your fans are waiting. They haven't seen you. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I haven't been making as many videos over there on Star Trek. They've been playing some other games and wasn't necessarily, I don't tend to make a lot of videos about other games. That is probably going to change as I play other games as well. And all that, because we've kind of had a Star Trek only focus on the YouTube for several years. And so, that was part of what we're doing. Just looking at, but over here we also will play some Stream Raiders. Interesting. So we're doing all that. So and we'll be showing some of the things and just make sure everything, yeah, that's on the right, correct thing. Anyway. And there are Pokemon in chat if you should need one. Exclamation PokeCatch to get those on the Twitch side. Another one of those things that doesn't work on the YouTube side, but there are people on the YouTube. Welcome in, you YouTubers. Remember to like and subscribe. And over here, remember to follow on Twitch. And consider subscribing. That one's not free like it is on YouTube, but it certainly helps us out. So, let's see here. All right, we get any more? I'm hoping those will update. All right, Wonder Yams, you're getting what you got, a Grookey. I like that monkey. It's pretty cool. And this, you know, Pokemon community game is on a lot of people's streams on Twitch. So it's your same account, just like with Stream Raiders. I don't know if you've done that, which we'll be launching again, is a Twitch integrated kind of streaming game that a lot of people play on Twitch, and the same account builds across everybody's streams. So those are pretty cool. And if you buy the flag bearer skin for the Lay Rooster, aside from getting a cool Lay Rooster design, you can place your flag bearer in other people's battles and represent the hen house as well. It's kind of neat. You can bring things together. So let's see. And Min Xiao caught. Congrats. Yeah, congrats. As long as, you know, one of the things with the Pokemon community game is you want to stay active in chat, like every 10 to 15 minutes, even just saying hi, or, you know, need Pokemon money, because it gives you virtual Pokédollars for the Pokemon game, so that you can buy Pokeballs when you run out or when you need them. The more active you are, the more you earn. And they have a special bonus if you subscribe to the channel and you're active in there. You get double the virtual Pokédollars. So it's kind of like a subscriber benefit built into that game. It's kind of neat. So I'll be trying to catch them myself. Well, I'm into that game. It's a game some people just stream with that by itself. Same thing with Stream Raiders. And we'll get those going. We gotta go after some Borglets, it sounds like. Go ahead and look at our goals. Turn that on. And those things. That thing filter up. We got hiding in there. Another. Have been up. They got up early. Got up early and was playing and stuff. So I think I must have hit the 4-hour chest 4+ hours ago. So. All right. There we go. Figure out where we are. Freebooters 6, right? That's everybody. And no away team. The 60, 65. I think that's just going, but I am, you know, we'll linger here because we're doing the Battleship Hunter as well. So while we do this, we can grind up a little bit. All right, this ship can help with Battleship Hunter. It is loaded, so we'll send it out. It needs to go out anyway. On that Texas system and see what's up. That one goes. Alright, Battleship Hunter is continuing. Where's our next Huckleberry? Oh, there we are. Yesterday I was streaming it from the other computer, and we don't have Ripper's mod on there, so it's kind of a reminder, flashback on both of those. Well, how are people finding the Star Trek game currently, as well as the 6th anniversary? Either one. Enjoying it? Lame? Somewhere in between? What is it? What's going on for you? Yeah, that's the refinery. We of course need to do plenty of things in there. Let's open some of these tests and figure out what we're doing. We'll do Borg after this. And let's get an idea for Borg. Reminds me I should be pulling more, and we'll see what we can get out of the archives, trying to advance that. I do like this archives. I got excited about the archives, and then I kind of wasn't as interested. So you can see I've got the Botany Bay recently done, and then completed, and yesterday completed the Vidar one. I'm trying to remember, like, log in, do your stuff, get your bits. What's going to be in the Talios one? What do you have to? Talios tier 11. Like, I got a ways to go to get that done, because I'm behind on my Talios. I had started on the Monavine because I wanted to get that going as well. But I've been kind of slow on leveling that up. This one, God, I'm just also noticing, you know, the different archive levels that you need. Although I'm moving through that. Tier 11. I'm stuck a little bit, but we'll do Talios because see what we can get. Lock things. And I want to peek at. I want to get him crossing over to something a little further, and then we'll look and see what's up. I'm curious about Battleship Hunter. Okay, we're almost done with Battleship Hunter. We're hitting like 57s and all that, so that should do it. Boom. And those 57s definitely helps. All these lines. Pinnacle. I'll stay until we hit Pinnacle power over here, because who knows what we'll be hitting. Probably nothing quite as big. So, just hit the suckers and let's bring that in. We do have Ops 55 is in the oven. It's been in the oven since 2 weekends ago. I'm in no real rush to do that, but I'm trying to get this thing built up. I'm just making sure I did spend. Click on my daily events. I did. Alright. And back to the game. That's good. Do you have people coming back to your game currently? Yams, Op 63, my top milestone is 522 million for BS Hunter. There we go. Fezzer's in the house. Star Trekking across the universe on the Captain Enterprise. There you are. Hey, you doing, Fezzer? Yes, we're also dual streaming on YouTube right now. I thought I'd show some of the King Arthur game. Starting heavy with Star Trek and start interspersing into the King Arthur game. I kind of have it ready to go in the background. I've been playing a lot of arena battles this morning over there. Been climbing up there a bit. But we'll be doing a little bit, and then we'll be streaming longer and continuing to stream. You're not logged in King Arthur yet, okay? And no stamina. Yeah, I mean mine had built up. So yeah, we also have the YouTube !YouTube. We'll get you a link over there where we're live on YouTube as well. So appreciate this. Appreciate subscribes over there on YouTube as well as we start making some. Start making some videos and everything related to like King Arthur in addition to Star Trek and other games. So I think we just finished that event. Games you need to kill 57 level 62. Those are a few. What's this one? Oh. Alright, so we can, that one's done, we can bring this one home and repair. Yeah, I'm trying to move slowly at this point. I also, aside from buying the $20 battle pass yesterday, I've been kind of going mostly free to play after being a regular spender for the last almost 6 years, or 6 years. So for the last like 3 months, I've been kind of not spending at all and just kind of playing. Of course that slows you down too because there's resources you need and that you kind of buying makes a big difference with that. And ships, so you know I have like the protector here. That's I think the last ship I bought, so yeah, I'm not sure I can manage that easily. My best ship is an interceptor, Sure. Yeah, I mean, I keep hearing the people in the 60s are definitely talking about things being kind of difficult. Honestly, even from the old days, the reason I didn't go to the 40s for the longest time when 40s economy was the top and the economy was bad. So I kind of waited to go into the much later once the economy had gotten better, and didn't go into the 50s until I heard the economy had gotten manageable and things like that. So I'm not in any rush to get to the 60s. You know, I'm kind of happy to be behind the curve on that advancement so that hopefully I dodge and weave some of the economy strangleholds, you know, as it gets better. That seems to be something we've dealt with in this game. Let's take a look. Still want to I need some crystal. I'm going to use my Nova and I'm going to port it here and then send it deeper into space for that. Definitely reasonable. It made sense at the time and seems to have been the thing to do. I've kind of pushed around, you know, so, you know, pushed within those range, kind of going when it's like, well, this will help me with a spend event and I have the resources, so let's spend, as long as it doesn't make it something painful. Freebooters coming in really helped, you know, because we're able to pop a lot of those ships, and I can, you know, I bought Tal back in the day, so that I could kind of hopefully punch up on freebooters if I needed to, if I got myself too high on the ops level and was in a crunch. I'm not really having that problem, but that was kind of my insurance policy at the time. This guy, we're going to move over to Borgie. Borgie land. Get that. Let's see. Let me go pull from the refinery and pull the Borg stuff. Any extras? In case I can. I need to upgrade this even if I'm not in a spend event. Just because I need to get it. It needs to be higher. I'm gonna hold off on that just in case I have just enough to like make a, there's an arrow up, like make an arrow up. Alright, so we can do hull or the impulse engine. We can do the hull. We spend some 5-star and we have the parts. Oh yeah, and that helps with the actual event in itself. But I'm only placed 361 in the spend event, believe it or not. So, now we're going to, let's see, did we finish our spending? Yes, we did. And what's that? Dip upgrade. Oh yeah, there was one of those too. So we're gonna, I do like the smart speed up button. So I hated the slider. I found the slider was harder to manage than it should be. Here I'm gonna want to bring in other people. Alright, so all these below deck people. We do want to bring you over. Yes. Yes. We'll pull some people. Gallinar's in here. We want the doctor. Goose, Gallinar, Goose, and there's Hugh. I think I'll trade out Pick Hugh for Indy. There you go. I think that's what Sandra. Art speed up is pretty good. Yeah, I agreed for sure. Definitely. I mean, it is the kind of thing that should have been here at day one, and which wasn't, but. Alright, that should be. What about this? Since there's nobody. But my suspicion is this game actually was never meant to. They didn't expect for it to last this long. And it did, and so now they're constantly trying to figure those out. Hey, you caught the pins here. Congrats on the catch on the Pokemon. I need to pay attention and try to throw some Pokeballs out there myself. That one going on. Let's get there. There's a lot more you can do with the Pokemon community game than just catch Pokemon. There's a panel down below. There's one panel that has some rules or kind of some tells you some codes and commands that you can do in chat to get like buy balls and things like that. There's another one that requires you to log in with your Twitch account, and then it kind of looks like a Pokemon Go screen, and it'll give you more information about your Pokemon. You can trade them. You can duel people with them. If you want in there, it's its own game. Let's pop in here. Fly over there. Guys flying for wandering. Open those up. See what we got. Okay, that's what. Oh, we're in here. We'll go into the refinery. Got any ship parts I can refine? Yes. Always needing ship parts. Didn't know that would be such a big drag once I got into this levels. My G4 ships are still behind on ship parts, and my G4s are held down. Those are starting to get held down by money too. Got bonus coming. I will save what I have for the bonus. And that's that. Little mirror universe. Let's see. I should be able to buy another thing for the Hector for grinding it up. I'm getting like one part day if I stay on top of it, which I have been not doing a good job of. So that's why I do like them doing some of these different speed ups and the archives kind of idea as well, so that we can, because I found that like the refinery just has too many pushes and takes me away from the rest of gameplay. If I'm wanting to play, I don't want to spend all this time in here. Let me go reclaims. Probably do another mirror run so while we're out here, try to build that ship up. Now I'm gonna buy more beryllium. But hopefully, I think it's like 11.5 is like one part of that ship right now. And we're doing territory stuff. Well, let's see. Hopefully I've got enough. Need to mine ISO of all kinds. We'll do that after my other miners get. So, pop over here. Let me launch up Stream Raiders now that we got people on and everything. For Stream Raiders, you can get in there through Twitch as well, through the chat, once I get the battle launched. And if you've never done it, you can build up pretty quickly. So it's actually pretty fun. Let me just do the... I gotta like hide something. I think this button, okay. Oh no, it won't work. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Let's get there. There's our Stream Raiders. Do it a little manually, so just collecting my quests. Fun game that allows us to integrate. Takes about 30 minutes to run a battle, and every 5 minutes people can place units through there. And getting close to a boss, so I want to get people in. I'm gonna put War Beast, trying to help. We want to get things. If this is your first time playing, !SC or !SR, we'll get the link. The link's already in chat as well. But you'll be able to start unlocking the beginning ones. And the nice thing about this one, place your units, place them well, place them often, place them hard. Every time you place a unit, you get an officer shard for it. Imagine if it was like that in Star Trek Fleet Command or any other game of that sort. You just place it, play with it, and then you get more of it. So, pretty neat. Yeah. Oh. But it's kind of a fantasy war game, so, you know, Dungeons and Dragons type of thing. So there's barbarians and rogues and fighters and mages and archers and things like that. So you start unlocking a lot of the basic ones first, and then you start getting uncommon and rare and epic units unlocked and building them all up. There's some strategy involved, but in the beginning, it's also just if you have enough people on the board, you can beat things into submission now. So that can be good too. It's fun, a little bit addictive, and it's rather free to play. There's only a small amount of spending that you can even do in the game. Although you can spend to support the streamers and get skins. And there's like a little battle pass that you can buy. But you never bought it. You don't have to. So it doesn't feel like you're missing out when you don't buy the extras. Already making progress here, which is good. Spending got us past the first milestone by spending on the Talios. I think with the Vidar collection on top, that's going to give me a little more bits. And remember to do those faithfully. Anyway, thanks for the stream. Have a great Sunday. No problem. Thank you, Yams, for dropping by and joining us and joining the Pokemon, etc. Hope to see you again on Twitch or YouTube. Both. Be well. Here. Kill the close ones. I'm gonna Oh, we need to look. I'm gonna look at this miner and see if there's a node or if we have to keep flying around. Fortunately, I can't quite get this Nova's tiered up. Another one so that I can get its warp range further. I wonder if there's more story. There's probably can get more out of like build Angel in Disguise places. Look at dig around. What's that? Overflow. Okay. Let's look in there. It's weird, you know, I've been going and not buying battle passes, not buying treasuries, not buying the elite allowance pack. All those things that I normally have done every month. Makes the game different. Made the sort of mistake of taking a vacation. Was not a mistake, I thought. But I was like, I decided to let myself not worry about catching every complete event for Star Trek, and I was like, wow, the world didn't end. And then I was like, who needs to grind this? I'm like, there was something else to play that was kind of interesting. I'm gonna play that. Okay, whatever. Then usually I get some stuff done anyway. Get my mining, get my freebooters, things like that. Let's see. Need to get a cup of coffee. The morning streams. Later we'll be having a little Belgian beer and all that. Mrs. Rooster is going to make a Sunday roast, kind of London, England style, with Yorkshire pudding and stuff, and potatoes. And I'll help make a gravy and stuff like that. I'll help clean, and I'll help eat. But we've never really done that, and so it's going to be kind of a culinary adventure. Those of you who watched a long time ago, we're into the food and the wine. So we're going to be trying something kind of traditional that we've never really done. Hopefully the house smells wonderful as a roast for like 2-3 hours. Not a big roast, but only 2 of us, so hopefully some good leftovers. We want to get some coffee. In fact, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get that cup of coffee, and we'll go from there. So don't go nowhere. CockADoodle. All right, we're back. I got some coffee. You got whatever beverage of choice you need. This is my first time on the YouTube with the new camera that we're using. We're really filled up here. Yeah. See how far we need for the event. We're almost there. We'll just stay here. I do need to do some alliance tournaments. I did one thing, trying to at least do some stuff, but a lot of them involve some grinding that I don't feel like doing. So we'll look after this done. We'll see. We did cashed in all our multiphasic credits. Do a multiphasic one and a syndicate one. Got another level on my syndicate. So, and then we were trying to do the calculations on that second battle pass that gives you a good bit of syndicate XP from that. That's why I was short, and then we bought the battle pass, and that made the difference in syndicate XP. The thing almost gives you enough, but not quite. Let's see. Did I just finish that? We did. And we're full. Let's ship back. Start looking at look at that tournament. So I've got 2 more attempts. What do we got? And I don't have. I might be able to do this, but we'll have to look. And I need to spend some, so that could be something. I've been trying to do like that. There are let's do that. Minute start. I had this problem before. Go away. Last time I did this, I thought I started it, I went and spent, and then I came back and it wasn't there, or it did this kind of buggy thing. I don't know if somebody got it like a split second before me, or what exactly. Probably do 1500 uncommon to look at what we have. I think the refinery goes in. Let's see. Command center. Uncommon. Get some more. And then you go to the commander. Like Spock's way behind these other guys. Kirk's my top. I do have 7 unspent. But Wars in his solo and group armada. Converting uncommon skill points. Trying to figure out. I think last time we were in the stream, people were asking, "What's this? What's this?" So we could try to figure out how to do these. I don't know. Does anyone else have that issue? Uncommon. Spend uncommon commander skill. I'm gonna confirm that. We'll see if we can actually do it. Because then I'm like, I go to to refine some of them. So is that the spending? I'm gonna find out. Let's get some Kirk ones. Okay, that is the part. I wasn't sure if I needed to do those. Oh, like the and there's some King Arthur back there. So it looks like the game decided to crash because I did that. But we'll get it back on there. So I've got King Arthur running in the background too. So we'll flip into that periodically. I think I'm very low on my stamina because I ran it earlier. Ran a little marathon grind while I was doing other things. Okay. Now we got a mine update. Yeah, that's okay, so they both have a ways to go. Let's just look at it here. So it says we spent 1,000. I was going to spend another 1,000. Oh, I mean, I'm sure I need it anyway. I'm going to have more that I can cash in. If they... Well, that's the same little flash I saw that is killing the game, Scopely. This is why people are leaving the game. Here. Fix your bugs. Fix your bugs, Scopely. So apparently, doing a normal part of the game, pressing the button is crashing. So that is amusing. Yeah, sure. So it did count, so we got our points to give them. So now I know I have a good bit of those, so if I see more, it might be, although the game will crash every time I try to collect them, so something to keep in mind. But my last, now it's saying daily attempts 0, but we know that's not correct either. So Galactics. And why is this 7,000? You spend 14,000 for 8,000 and spend 7 for 10,000? Do they even know what they're doing? Oops. I'm not sure they do. Okay. We'll let that sit out there. Let's see. Did my scores? No, scores are. I have a feeling we'll see what this does. Let's see here. We're gonna give the game a minute to collect itself. I think it needs a moment to itself, maybe a moment to sit in shame. Sit in the box and feel shame, like a hockey reference. Let's look at the King Arthur game for a second. Now, kind of compare. This is the King Arthur base. This is like your castle medieval thing. This is kind of like ops. It's like your castle's your ops level, and then you have some stuff to develop, and you got a steel and a lumber yard, and you need those to build up the other things. So it's kind of like par steel and tritanium and all that, which is not so usual for a hero collector to have, like a base that you build up. I'm waiting until I can clear some objectives to get to the next thing. So we'll go into Mage's Tower where there's some alchemy. You remove channel points. Hey, Senor Balls, you are not to blame, of course not. I removed them temporarily because we are dual streaming on YouTube right now. Exclamation YouTube, if so come over, you can watch me on YouTube, but also you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is always appreciated. If you are watching on YouTube and haven't subscribed, please consider doing that as well. So that way you can get, the videos that I will start making some videos about King Arthur as well as this. So yeah, I'll consider this. Well, I certainly appreciate the consideration. So I only removed them. I had to turn them off when I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time because there's a lot of copyright stuff that comes out of the channel points. So as soon as we turn off the YouTube live stream in a bit, whenever that is, we'll turn them back on. But YouTube gives me a hard time about that stuff. So I have a question over you. The question is, the question would be the timers. Right Right now it should be, the question is a Pokemon. It is a picture of the Pokemon that comes up in the chat. And actually, I can look at that. It normally is a little further. Let me find that. There's the timer, there's that. I'm just looking for it. The picture is every 15 minutes the Pokemon, when a Pokemon appears, when the timer, this timer counts down, a Pokemon will show up and it shows you what Pokemon is available for catching in champ. That's it. So we just, there we go. Had to move that. Now it is over there. I have a new camera and things were set up with my old camera frame. And the question was like right over there. So now it's right there. Thank you for asking though. It's about the Pokemon community game. Plus we have the Stream Winners game and the Pokemon game. Two things we run. You're now in HD. Yes. Yes, I have a much better camera now, and it is an HD camera. And I hope people like it. I like it. Let's see. They're trying to do these daily things. Once we get those perks for that. Anyway, as part of, we're letting Star Trek like elect itself because it's being bad and crashing repeatedly. We'll go into like the Coliseum. We'll go into a little battle that we should have no trouble winning. I think I'm about to get promoted, so we'll just get our team. My team's the one down below, and this is other people's teams in Hero Collector, so just one of those many. So I've been playing around with teams because yesterday we got Sir Bedivere added in, and so that's part of, we're adding him into the mix of our main kick butt team, hopefully. And so far it seems pretty good. There are some times where I'm having to like swap out people now as I build up some people. We're gonna go back to Star Trek in just a few and kind of go from there. But I promised in the title and at the beginning that we'd be showing some of this game, and of course we're going to be showing it on our continuation of the Twitch stream after YouTube goes off. But I wanted to show it some while we're also on the YouTube Star Trek part. So, beautiful game. Getting close. I'm trying to hit, there's a weekly goal to participate in the arena 200 times, and I'm over 150 now, so I got like 2.5 days to finish that, but I'm trying to finish the battle pass and get the last hits as soon as I can. And I'll feel fine about buying the battle pass to get the extra rewards, because I'll have gotten everything. So once we beat this person, I keep thinking we're just about to get promoted again, because I think we're sitting at #1 in our little zone. And we moved up through the bronzes and are now in the silvers, which I know I'm sure there's like platinum and diamond beyond gold and stuff, but I haven't been doing a lot of this. But it's a good thing to do when I'm playing like Star Trek on the other monitor. Alright, so still silver 4. And let's just take a peek. Take a peek at our stamina is about half. Oh, not really. In there. 80 out of 180, roughly. So now let's see if Star Trek is ready to behave. Let's see here. And there's a Pokemon, so how'd you find him, Joe? I'll never understand. Which one is that you're not sure where the enjoyment is from? I'm gonna catch. King Arthur game or the Pokemon or Star Trek. So your auto battler. Oh well, it's only in that piece there. I only can turn it on auto when I know it'll do things. When I have to, as I'm grinding upwards, I have to work. I have to do it my own self. So the auto parts are only when you're like doing some grinding and things. Kind of like a reward for being able to beat it enough so that you can turn auto on so that it'll grind through and give you the rewards. So it's not, the whole game is not like that. And I got the Corsola. Yay. Alright, now let's go back and look. We were trying to look at these alliance tournaments. Kind of like when you set the ship out in augment space or whatever to grind, because it's like something you can do to get something that you can kind of put it and forget about it for a little bit, for a purpose. Alright. I'm at 30.75. What's in here? I was getting interested. I want to go into spending those pieces. Yeah, I don't see. And that says daily attempt 2 of 3, which is actually correct. That is 0 of 0 or whatever it was saying. I do want to go in to Fleet Commanders and see what we can boost up. We just bought some Kirk spots, so I know there's places we can go. But let's look at like increases warp range. Yes. Yes. How far can I take this? Because I've been complaining about warp range in general. It's always going to go with this. Okay, that was... How high can that go? I don't know. Full health. Oh. We need to do more of this stuff. Let's see. Critical damage against hostiles. We need to spend some stuff in here. Oh, I'm kind of hoping there's a big one, like a 10,000 one where I can spend, because I have over 10,000 that I can cash in. Okay, let's look at this. Alright, so that one's a little shy of that. Neither one of those is done. Now, let's look. We're repairing. What else do we have going on here? You see where overflow looks. I haven't been getting my overflow cashed in. I don't really think I'm gonna maximize that. Yeah, I probably won't get the broken rods. Those are 51 turns. Took me to beat them gnomes in 6-3 hard mode. I don't think I'm in 6s. I think I'm in 5s right now in hard mode. I need to go back in there and start seeing where we can get, especially with the new tweaks on teams. We'll be trying some of that today. Advance the story. It was horrible. I can believe it. I can believe it. Alright, bring in. Let's see here. Oh yeah, my mission keys. This is a reminder. Larison for defense down. Yeah, I've started bringing her out of things because she's kind of the weakest link in my legendary arsenal, even though she's a legendary, but she's kind of like a baby legendary. Just updating that. Let's see. Okay. Like I've replaced her with Bedivere, although there's times I'm a baby legendary. Well, if I can be any part of legendary, I'm gonna take that. So she could whoop my tail, and she'd look good while doing it. So no question about that. But she's not you know, Morgan is the leader of that team and takes like twice as much resources to upgrade. So even though they're both legendaries, it's like, okay, clearly one of these guys is more powerful than the other one. So independent archives. I'm trying. Looks like our battle for, well, let's see. We got 3 units of more gnomes in there. People all over between Twitch and YouTube. People are gonna be wondering what in the world everybody's talking about. Whether it's Star Trek or King Arthur. Let's oh, I gotta show this. It's me and Anarchy and Chaos Incarnate in here, which I appreciate. Let's see if I can get all of them in here. Alright, battle begins in 3, 2, 1. Kill. I don't know if we have enough. We're gonna see. That's fine, we just need a little more support on these. Go. Looks like a little team. Alright, well, we made it through that one, that's for sure. So, alright, Anarchy and Chaos coming in with 1 and 3. Let's see, you're going to get the rewards if there are multiple people get in there. So we're just need more people in. We're not going into a boss right now with that. We'll have to wait for a second until I know I have some people playing that, because got to be able to beat the bosses and all that stuff. So it's not something we can do at the moment. So let's get the game back on. And we'll come back once we get some of our Anarchy. Welcome me, long time. Hello, good to see you. Thank you for your help. As soon as it's not just you and me and Stream Raiders, we can try to take that boss on. Okay. So if it wasn't the boss battle, we'd be going forward. But I'm, asking for it right now. How are you doing? I hope well. Feel like Anarchy and Chaos Incarnate, get in there. Let me know you want to do Stream Raiders. Spam the exclamation SC or the exclamation SR, and that'll let me know that you're trying to get it going. So, or you could come in chat and say, please play Stream Raiders. And that would be fine too. Here you go. Let's speed this up. Yeah, I don't want to waste your time, Anarchy, or mine, or my tries on a near guaranteed fail. Because the boss battle's probably going to be tough enough to give us a little trouble. Let's see here. Let's find this. We're going to go do this run like we did yesterday. Let's see. Yes. Okay, we could either upgrade. We upgraded the mining field. Left strap. Weapons. Let's do defense. So, guild. And then, if we want to do a gun, we'll have it after tomorrow's. I never understood till recently how much I hate. I like gnomes. In general, I like them in Dungeons and Dragons. I like them. I like kind of Belgian gnomes on my beers and things like that. So I'm a fan of some. Not ones you cannot get. Well, they do have inherent magic typically. All right, I've got the Mirror Universe tagged in here somewhere. We'll do the same thing we did before. We'll go kill. We'll do our ultra. I think I found out this is the timer on the ultra and the timer we have in this spin. If I were to do my ultimate ability once at the beginning, I should be able to do it one more time. Yeah, I think so. Let's test that out. We're in there. Because you need to be able to fire it off a second time before it zips you back out. And I think that will maybe allow us, although we may have to like mine for a bit while that's going on or something. Let's try. Use the red. Now last time it auto flew. Last time being yesterday. Billy Bob says it's a trap. Welcome in. And you gently caress the like button on YouTube. So thank you, Billy Bob. Thanks for being there. The trap emotes are turned off on Twitch because I have to disable the away teams while we're on YouTube. So thank you for being on YouTube. Sorry, I've got different places to look at them. Moving this other so it's in front of me. Now we're getting errors. Silliness. I'm gonna move something. I'm gonna get my YouTube chat. For some reason it doesn't want to show it to me. Where it should. There we go. Yep. Yes. AR Gonchar. See you in. Now, remember, where am I? Go to Rigel, go to Mira Geneva. Exactly. Where am I going? Thank you for watching on both. It's a great idea. Give me numbers on both sides, on YouTube and on Twitch. Be a swell fella. Also, subscribe over there. As I get more into these other games, we'll also, start adding them into the YouTube video stuff. So, was working yesterday. What did they do to the game? Let's break it. All true. Alright. Yesterday you pressed the double button, which was new, and it would just auto fly it once it got into the ring. Now it's giving me an error message and making me do more. Once we're done with that, we'll look back at Alliance tournaments and see if there's been a change of something that we can do. Need to build up Spock, but plenty of stuff in Kirk that worth getting out. Give me your error. Now that we're in, let's see, what's our timer? 19 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna hit this. Fact. That now that has a 10-minute timer on that. So when that goes away, because we're ready to blow up, we'll mine unless we can hit it again. Depends on how long it takes us on the grind part. So we should be able to get just a bit more out of it with this technique. But we can mine for a bit, and then when the timer comes up, we can then come back and hit a few more before we leave. And we'll see. How's everybody's Sunday going? Don't you want to play some Stream Raiders? We got a boss fight waiting for us to have enough people who are willing to say they will participate. And we'll get in there. We'll win a boss thing and it'll be good. Fat loots. Share. For some reason, the viewer that's supposed to show me my chat on YouTube and Twitch is not showing me the YouTube side. I'm having to look at that in a couple other places. It normally works. Or Billy Bob, I'm not seeing him there. Got it late. Not a battleship. You have a territory too? Better late than never. Hey, Bat It Down. We have a boss battle. We're waiting on stream raiders to have enough people in. I didn't catch this earlier. Please send some basic ships. Any ship that's not active. Go help. Help with numbers. Welcome in. You haven't missed the beer part of the stream, but Bat It Down, we are on YouTube and Twitch right now. So the Twitch alert, Twitch cap, channel points and all that are turned off because of all the copyright stuff. But I'll be turning them back on. And remind me to turn back on when we end our YouTube part of the live stream. And for those watching either on YouTube or on here on Twitch, if you're Canadian and you're interested in the King Arthur game, I believe you can play that on iOS and Android in Canada. I can't do it in the States yet. Oh, Aaron's in the house too. Welcome in. So whenever you launch that, just holler. Well, I'm close. We have Anarchy was helping. It was just me and him. And so it's the boss. We can probably do it with the three of us. We can give it a try anyway. And then, so why don't we go ahead. Here, let's pop it on. Look at it. All right, let's look. Loyalty boss. Thankfully, it's not a super load. So I'm gonna put my artillery. We want to support the artillery and protect the artillery. Going. And then make sure that we have some cadre of range stuff there. So place your units, place them well, place them often, place them hard, place a lot of them, please. Help us out. If you're new to this, let this be the first time you start. Get on in there. Gary watching the SK coming up. Points are nice. Yeah. Alright, where's my... I'm gonna hit the battleships until I have to. There, let's see. Four minutes left on the Omega power. So the goal though is you really need to be able to maximize your beatdown in that time to make it be kind of worthwhile for this. So but we'll see. And we're going to reward ourselves with a Belgian. Belgian gnome. Yeah, Belgian beer. I got some Chicago-style deep dish pizza last night. We were gonna do fondue, but Mrs. Rooster was exhausted, and we were like, okay, there's a lot of steps here to get ready, so we'll save the fondue for later. Tonight we're making, and this afternoon, we're making the Sunday roast. Classic. Is there any mirror event on? Haven't paid much attention to events as they all seem horrific. No, Billy Bob, there's not not a mirror event on. I am just behind in grinding my mirror hostiles and mining and stuff. And so I'm trying to build this ship up. And so we're trying that out. That's why I did that yesterday and today. There's just a bunch of janky events. Sorry, Scopely. Other things that make your game crash. Then janky events, not all of them that great. Welcome in, Nick Anger. How you doing? Good to see you again. We're on the YouTubes as well as the Twitch right now. So if you're on Twitch, !YouTube, get you a link so you can come over there. There is a mirror spend event going on at the moment. I'm spending a little. That's good. So thank you, Nick. Nick's saying, so Billy Bob's asking in YouTube, and Nick is answering in Twitch. So this is the love of this situation, that there is a spend event. We'll look at it. I'm on the timer, so I'm trying to grind and take advantage, testing out the Omega at the start. So hoping I can get benefits twice while on the same and grind. Not sure if that'll work. So thank you, Nick. I hadn't seen it. I've just been trying to grind these anyway. But let's just see which thing I can spend. I probably don't have enough to spend on a lot of it. Spinning of the precious mirror dust. Okay, the mirror dust. Well, I should have. Actually, I have some of that because I haven't been spending, but I'm not doing enough grind to necessarily have like a lot. It's not like I'm grinding every day and have a back pile. I have a back pile of whatever I have. So probably go in. Need to do some updates on researches and stuff. Same research is running from 2 weeks ago, letting them naturally percolate, believe it or not. So we're gonna move some of their heroic event and an SLB. No SMS. Yeah. SMS would be nice because that means guaranteed rewards for effort. Because you spend whatever it is. There's so many little cards in my events folder, it's hard to know what we're dealing with. I got 57 seconds before this thing's available. I got 4 minutes on this to see if I can tap into where I need it. So we're gonna see. I've been meaning to try this method back when we started doing this ship. Starting to run out of. I'm gonna have to kill battleships. That'll put a hurting on me faster anyway. I gotta kill some battleships to make some room. D1 up. Hello. Muévete. See. So we'll look at that once we are sitting on the mine. And look, where'd you go? There you are. See. Alright, so we got 8 such and such minutes left. 2.5 minutes on this piece. Nick, you have a question. Let's see. So I'm going to spend my last turn loot on. I was wondering whether it was worth getting the ship parts prime particle, but I'm not sure whether to get the G4 one or wait till Ops 50 and get the G5 one instead. Oh, well, that one is probably G5. It's probably the answer. Unless you can get both. What ops level are you at, Nick? Ops 48. Yeah, you're real close. I mean, I would think that G5 is gonna, if you're only gonna get one, I think you'd rather have the G5. I need to eventually spend Alliance rewards. I don't think I've ever spent them. I haven't always participated as heavily. I'm trying to have at least do all my tries, but I didn't want to do things that would be like annoying grinds, which I mean, Star Trek Fleet Command. So I'd rather grind in my auto battler, you know, like Senior Bowles was talking about over there, because at least there it actually means something. 57 seconds left. We're not at the point of actually using our Omega-ness. There we are. In the red finally. That's where Omega-ness. Yeah, I've still got an Omega, hopefully. As long as it doesn't like break on me. Keep me alive, keep me alive, keep me alive. The timer. Gonna be really close. Please keep me alive. We're alive. Now we can hit the Omega again. See what happens. When does this run out? It is, we won't have as much mining time. After 7 hard, now fine. Congrats, Pheasant. Any mistake, probably smoke through all my board tokens, cover the AT board grind for a large. Ah, yes. Trying to watch to see when my little target, my little Omega disappears. Right now, I'm batted down. I'm just trying to do ones that are kind of easy for me to complete, but at least to complete 3 of them. If I can do a bigger one, then that's great. So I'm wondering, because I do have Fleet Commander points expense. I'm hoping there's a big one with Fleet Commander points that may come up. Now that I kind of, well, it'll be with Uncommon, which I don't know that there will be. It'll probably be like rare or something. All right, we still got the Omega, so hit again. Still have the Omega. The easy Ultra one. Yeah, the Ultra. Yeah, I've been grabbing the Ultras. I tried, but I think it crashed, and then the Fleet Commander one is like cashing in the Fleet Commanders was breaking the game every time. It's on the YouTube, so just go watch it. It's videoed. I think the Omega's gone. The Omega is gone. So it's mine the rest of that time. That ship has mined all it needs to. Alright, now let's look. Okay, what is this? There's spend. Oh, is it this one? Unlocking Prime key. No, unlocking the Prime. Nick was telling us about it, so. No. Mirror upgrade. Spend mirror research dust. Common on up. So any mirror. All right. Well, 2 days on that. Might as well do some of that. Let's look at researches here. I'm going to smart speed up these. Between the ISO ones that I've been doing to boost my ships, and then these ones in mirror space, we can look at it. Let's just speed up everything. And we'll pop over here. believe we still have an away team to do. For the square bongos. Yep. There we go. Make sure we keep one going so we have square bongo progression. Arvanak, Manipulative Mara, and these are Perla here. Very least, square bongos every day. And the button went away, of course. What's the most powerful ship? Hey, here. My Corvus right now. So I've got the Klingon battleship, but it's smaller. It's just costing too much titanium to upgrade that stuff. So even during that spends. My Corvus is my biggest main. How much is left here? We got only a minute and 12, so we'll try to mine as fast as you can. Alright, let's go into the mirror stuff and see. Might as well spend something in here. Got an ad break on. Remember to subscribe over there on Twitch. No. Mega. Critical hit damage cannot be reduced by enemy players or hostiles below a base percentage. Okay, let's do it. Bit of something. Range. Traveling. Then should have helped a little. Ah. Let's see. Four. Oh, I'm at position 16 now suddenly. Did run some epics on there. Okay. That may be about all I have until looking to see if we had some more stuff. Ah, do over here. Cargo. Hostile combo. Percentage of hull. That's premium mirror dust. We're gonna and some of that stuff. We moved up 13 that way. Shazam! Welcome in, Aaron. Good to see you again. Premium ship parts. Versus cost. Yes, please. Big place we're holed up on. That takes care of like everything I spent a bunch. And wherever that is, moved up to 13. Of course, it's early, but if I can finish and just even getting the bottom, better than nothing. We'll see. Okay. My ship is out of the system. Bring that home, see what if anything we get. Here's the test. What are we getting from that? Right. Binary shouldn't have more things. That's don't have enough of that stuff. Although, is that what I'm bringing home? And bringing on some raw Trillium A. Raw Omega. We'll see. See what happens when we get home here. Get on home. Bring them home. Okay, that other thing finished, so those, let's repair that. Damage. I like that emote. Take the choice of that. Aaron, so thank you. Alright, let's. Alright, mirror, mirror. No, none of those already. Just. Oh, I guess yeah, we can do that. That gives us some dust we may be able to spend, so we'll look at what we can spend over there. This came from in the Omega store. Get some Omega dust. Okay, buy some of that. Some of that. I want my beryllium. Come get these later. There's an SMS. Okay, let's see. Did I? Yes, we got some greens here in this section and over here. And that was it. Okay, so let's. Uncommon, increases base isolate defense for all ships. Well, that doesn't sound bad. Do that. Okay, apparently you got some prereqs there. Common critical. Increases critical hit damage against hostiles. We'll do that. Okay. And then we probably ran out of stuff because we had to use both. Yeah. So I didn't catch what it moved us to. It might have moved us to 8. Oh, we got another mirror. That's 17,000. If I had known it's going to pay out, it would be a little different. Here's that essence. There's the essence that we got there. We're still ranked 13 on this one though. Okay. So Billy Bob, there is an event. Be aware of that. Glad, and thank you, Nick, for pointing it out. I wouldn't have paid attention. We've done those. Let's go into territory because I was working this area here because we're trying to get all our ships stronger. Whole health battleships. I took all my juice. Base impulse speed. Sure. Faster. Next cargo size for us. Yeah, not right. Alright, so that gets us doing something. And we have collected everything but there. Let me see. There we go. We can bring that home with that daily bit. that ship's still out there grinding. Okay, let's just look. I'm done with the points for the day, I think. As far as the event store is concerned, we have 6, almost 7 days to pick our officer. The blocks is the only one I don't have unlocked, so that leans a little bit because it's been difficult for me. Quest rewards will let me get the stuff that I need, which I just have a day on this, so I will need to actually let me cash in some titanium. Just to kind of start. And let's take a gander over here. Now let's look at the Alliance tournament. See what's in here. Fruit, have enough of. Basic, I no longer have. Do not have 2,000 premium artifacts. Got it down with the epic Dunwich War Beast, thank you. Sounds like it's a helpful piece. Still a draft. Oh, something just updated. What? No. We have 5 minutes on that. There's our Klingon bits. All right. Need to get a beer. So it's kind of Sunday beer time. So, Alright, we're gonna go get Sunday beer. In part of that, Shaunachi afternoon. How goes the grind? Thank you. We have just been grinding all the basic things we can do. Actually, at this point, we've been dual streaming on YouTube. We're on YouTube and Twitch right now at the same time. But we're actually I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube stream and stay on Twitch, and we're going to go start transitioning to more King Arthur again, because we've done most of our grinds. We can, if there was something to do, we can come back to it. But I think we, except for checking to try to do an Alliance tournament, which we're just kind of waiting on something to pop up. We've gotten pretty much all that we need to. So we're going to do that. Let me turn off the YouTube stream.